In 2015, the Egyptian government announced the development of a new capital city about 45 kilometers outside of Cairo, the current capital of Egypt. It was an absurd announcement because Cairo is a city of more than 20 million people and has been the capital of Egypt for decades. The government claims that Cairo is too overcrowded and that moving the capital will provide additional space for both the residents and government workers. This is an excuse, as the rulers of Egypt have been developing major cities in the desert, and none of them have solved Cairo's density issue. This new capital may not be what the government says, and based on the ongoing construction, this new capital would not be a solution either. Stay till the end to know how the Egyptian army will benefit from this project. Welcome back to Build to Innovate, where we provide you with facts related to megaprojects worldwide. Before heading on to the video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our updates. Cairo is hardly functioning because the ministries and embassies surrounding Cairo's central Tahrir Square are clogging the city's arteries. Several streets in Cairo are blocked to secure these buildings, and it is sometimes impossible to travel from one place to another in the city. It is expected that the 22 million population of Cairo will be doubled by 2050. The city is expected to develop at a price tag of $45 billion. Officials claimed that they chose to develop it for several reasons. Firstly, it would relieve Cairo of its population burden, and the administrative capital will do wonders for the economic growth of the nation because the project would generate a lot of jobs during the construction and even after it is finished. Some major companies such as Amazon, Tesla, and Apple will be allowed to relocate their businesses and headquarters to specific parts of the new capital. Moreover, a system for monitoring traffic congestion and accidents will be implemented in the great capital to reduce traffic congestion. Additionally, it will consist of a theme park that will be 4 times the size of Disneyland. According to the reports, this park will be 35 kilometers long and about 9 times longer and twice as large as New York's renowned Central Park. To accommodate all the residents of this enormous city, over 660 hospitals, 1,250 places of worship, and 2,000 educational institutes are being built. The new capital city will be powered by 90 square kilometers of solar energy farms. Besides, an electric railway with 19 stations will link with Cairo and extend over 100 kilometers to provide transportation to the general public. A new airport, named the Capital International Airport, along with a new administrative capital stadium with a capacity of 90,000 spectators, will be constructed. So, are you wondering about the name of this new administrative capital? Well, the authorities have not yet decided on a specific name for the capital, but they have held a contest to select the city's name and logo. Even so, a committee of experts was assembled to choose the winner. However, no results have been announced yet. The new capital city will include several skyscrapers, including the iconic tower with a total structural height of 394 meters, including 80 floors. The tower officially began in May 2018, and the project is undertaken by a Chinese contractor. It is expected to complete in 2023 and will become the tallest building in Africa, overtaking the Leonardo in South Africa. The highlight of this city will be a mega-tall structure called the Obelisco Capital, which will stand right in the middle of the new capital. The building's concept was discussed in 2018 and was designed by the Egyptian architectural design firm IDIA, which is based in Giza. This building is 1 kilometer tall and will include 165 floors, which is twice the number of floors on Burj Khalifa. The building will include several hotels, shopping malls, cinemas, and recreational, commercial, and medical centers. Lena Hesham, the communication manager at IDIA Design, said, "The project isn't just a tower, it's much more than that. It's a complete community with a business hub, medical city, educational complexes, etc. It will be an integrated project." Obelisco Capital will resemble a pharaonic obelisk, which is a thin, 4-sided structure with a pyramid-like top. It will have a water canal added around it that will resemble the Nile River, which will enhance its beauty further. The pattern on the facade of this building is inspired by the lotus flower design used in the pharaonic era. The lotus flower played an important role in ancient civilization. However, this design element is not specified for decorative purposes only. It also has an environmental concept because the design contains louvers that rotate according to the sun's inclination, reducing heat throughout the day. Obelisko Capital is expected to be completed by 2030 and is expected to cost around $3 billion. Obelisko Capital will surpass the Burj Khalifa as the highest structure in the world, and the new capital will displace Cairo as Egypt's formal capital. Despite Egypt's ambitions, this megaproject is still a vision, as the project has not been officially approved by the government yet. The new administrative capital is expected to cost around $40 billion. 51% of ACUD, a company that oversees the project, is owned by the Egyptian military, and the remaining 49% is owned by the Ministry of Housing. The military's massive role in funding the project is proof of the conflation of the civil and the military in a country ruled by a former army general, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, who came to power with the support of a coup that removed Mohamed Morsi, Egypt's first democratically elected president. The military is not only paying for the project, but they are all set to reap tremendous benefits from this ambitious project. ACUD, the company in which the army has the major stake, is in charge of selling house units in the new capital. The company is also responsible for selling or operating the buildings in Cairo that will be vacated after agencies, ministries, and embassies move to their new locations. These buildings are mostly located in the center of Cairo and have a significant value, which means the military will receive a huge financial boom once the new capital is completed. Some authorities are afraid that the project will not only help the country's industries and struggling businesses to get back on their feet, but will also give the Egyptian military further access to the Egyptian economy, because the military can provide much of the steel and cement needed to complete the construction of the new city. It also has access to cheap manpower in the form of low-paid conscripts. So the Egyptian army is expected to gain the most from this unprecedented construction drive. Do tell us your views about the new administrative capital in the comment section down below. If you have reached this far, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and press the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. See you in another video. Until then, take care.